Hi guys, this is future editing Shelly in a coffee shop, but I just wanted to say that this video is very long and it's honestly not for anyone but me. Watching the video was very hard because I could tell that 16-year-old me didn't think that I would ever answer these questions. I was very suicidal still at the time. This video is very weird to film and edit because I never thought that I would be alive to do it. So if you watch, thank you very much. You don't have to, but if you do, I hope you enjoy.
Hello Internet, so this video is being filmed on my 16th birthday. I'm going to ask some questions and hopefully when I'm 21 I will come back and answer them about my life then. So, hi future self.
Hello Internet, and hello to my past self. It is actually over a month since my 21st birthday when I should have been videotaping this, but I don't make videos as regularly as 16-year-old me did. Hello, this is Salem Sirius, my cat. When I was 16, I made a video to my 21-year-old self asking me questions to answer on my 21st birthday. So this is late, but you know, we're still gonna do it. And I'm gonna get ready for the day at the same time. Hello, past self. You still wear cat ears, but the only time that you do is when you're doing your makeup. So, you know, we're here and the internet can deal with it.
Are we still straight edge?
Alright, so the first question is gonna be a bit longer of an answer than 16-year-old me was hoping. I am not still straight edge. I am straight edge when it comes to drugs, mostly because you're allergic to a lot of things, but you do drink. You might not have realized it while you were in high school, at the time that you were at. A lot of the people that you were hanging around were not necessarily the best friends. They were amazing at the time you're at right now, but they didn't necessarily value where your headspace was, and you didn't feel safe. You didn't feel like you could drink around them because you would lose control, and you subconsciously knew that if you lost control around them, then they would make fun of you more than they already did. And I'm very proud of you for knowing that you shouldn't drink around them, and knowing that they aren't necessarily the best people for you to let loose around. I'm gonna keep crying if I think about it, but hey, you stayed strong, you're alive today. Anyway, we're getting the very deep question out of the way first. Good on you for asking that one first.
Do I still identify as demisexual?
Yes, I am, honey. So, something that you don't discover until next year, when you're 17, is that you are not only demisexual, but you are bisexual, honey. Ooh, well, if we're gonna break it down, demisexual, biromantic. However, don't let anyone tell you how to be a demisexual. Don't let anyone say that if you kiss someone then you're not demisexual or in the ace spectrum. Just because you identify as that different than other people, that's completely okay. And just because you start liking girls doesn't mean that also liking guys makes you any less of a bisexual.
What's your favorite book?
I don't know, because I don't have that much time to read. Dodie actually put out a book, Secrets for the Mad, that is very good.
What's your favorite song?
Honestly, it's not even necessarily because it's an amazing, wonderful song. It's just a song called Kombucha, and it makes you laugh and it has a good beat. Bada bing, bada boom. That's all you really need nowadays. You don't need a really deep meaning for your favorite song.
Is your favorite quote still "happiness can be found even in the darkest of times, only if one remembers to turn on the light"?
It's still one of your favorites, but it's bittersweet because there are some people that will draw full poster-size portraits of you after only dating you for a week and you breaking up with them, and using that quote on it and also people that will be creepy and write that on GIFs. You have a lot of creepy people that try and get with you, that found out that that was your favorite quote from your YouTube channel. Not you telling them, from your YouTube channel. And it just became a bittersweet thing.
How's Nelson and Taylor? Is Nelson still in the army?
Nelson and Taylor, for the people that are not younger me, are my brothers. They are 10 and 8 years older than I am. They're doing dandy. They're doing great. Nelson lives in Texas now. Your follow-up question, the next one, was if Nelson was in the army. He's no longer in the army. He dropped after his four-year contract ran out. He now works for a Berry Plastics company. I know, the man that preaches about the environment works for the plastics company. But he works in Texas. He has his own house. He has a girlfriend. Taylor's doing great too. He's worked at a lot of places. He's worked in Atlanta bartending and back in Roswell bartending and different things. He is now at a job with full benefits. Heyo. But you know, you get to see him in a week or so for Christmas, so that'll be fun.
Do we still love owls and cats?
Of course you still love owls and cats. You have a cat, for Christ's sake, and you love Harry Potter. All of your owl stuffed animals are in the living room. Anyway.
Did we grow any? Because, like, I'm only 5'4" right now, and I mean, I'm kind of happy with it, but like, maybe an inch more. Just a little.
Alright, so, no, we did not grow any. But you know what? I'm okay with that.
What color is our hair now?
Alright, so this one's a fun one because actually, senior year, you dyed your hair red. And then you cut it into a bob after, like, I think, like, halfway through senior year. And you actually have had a ginger bob until about a month ago. I dyed my hair back to skunk hair, but ginger skunk, woohoo, it's just like right here. It's a tiny bit compared to your bigger chunks that you have.
What bands do you listen to now? Because right now, we still love late night reading. We love For All My Love.
Easy to answer. You don't really care what bands you listen to anymore, really. You like a lot more like indie rock, classic rock, and stuff like that. I mean, you still listen to Dodie a lot, and of course you still listen to All Time Low, and like all of the bands that you did listen to. You still listen to everyone, like Black Veil Brides, everything. But you listen to a lot calmer music a majority of the time.
So, since you are now 21, hopefully we have graduated from high school.
Hell yeah, you did. You graduated in the class of 2017. You weren't valedictorian or salutatorian, but you still spoke at graduation because what? Mr. Huff loves you, and you're a lot of the time more friends with all of the teachers.
Did we go to college? Because right now I'm still uncertain. It's my sophomore year. What are we, or what did we major in if we did go to college?
You did go to college. We are in the middle of our junior year of college at Columbus State University, where you go for ThesCon. You are a BFA performance major and a dance minor. Ooh.
What jobs are we having?
Well, funny that you asked why it took you over a month and a half since your birthday to make this video instead of on your birthday, is because you do a lot of jobs. You are an actor, number one, but you also are the resident house manager for Columbus State. You are also currently one of the assistant stage management interns at Springer Opera House for Cinderella. Oh, you also work in the box office. Haha!
Do you still hang out with everyone?
So, no. Not a single soul of those people do you still hang out with. They're not necessarily bad people. Everyone in high school is very insecure and has their own things that they're dealing with, their own things at home. Everyone deals with things in different ways, and a lot of those people that were around you took some stuff out on you. Were you a saint the entire time of high school? No, I look back and cringe sometimes at maybe how I made business decisions with theater troupe, all of that. Don't place all of your worth with the people you're hanging around. I always have found, and people have told me since coming to college, that I was too nice, but I don't think I could ever be too nice. They're having a hard time, and the person that they needed to take it out on, turning back to them and being mean to them as well, wouldn't have done them any good. And then there are also friendships on that list that you mentioned that maybe you just grew apart. Maybe you matured at different times, or maybe you just need a break from them for a little bit.
Are you still making videos?
Not really. You do not have time. If you do have time, you'll maybe record a song that you've written. Your creative outlet now is going to a thing called No Shame at the Springer Opera House almost every Friday night. You have a lot of friends from there. You read poetry, you dance, you sing and bring your ukulele, and all of the stuff that you would normally videotape and record and put on YouTube. You now just go to No Shame and do it there.
Have we found someone to share cake and a cat with?
Oh, this is the question that's... I'm gonna get closer to the camera for this. I need you to listen to me. Your self-worth does not hinge on whether or not someone loves you or likes you. What some people have done to you is very wrong, and that's not what love is. And that's not how someone should love anyone. You're going to meet someone this next year in your physics class that is also not going to be nice and is not going to treat you well, but you do date him for a long time. You then find someone your freshman year of college that is wonderful, amazing, makes you realize your self-worth, and makes you really happy. It's not going to last either, and the summer after that breakup is going to be very hard as well. You're single, and it's okay to be single, and it's okay to break up with someone because they are being abusive. It's okay to break up with someone if you just don't feel it anymore. It's okay to be broken up with. It's okay to get rejected. It's okay to ask someone on a date and then them say, I'm okay, but I can still be your friend. And you can still be friends with those people. You haven't found someone to share cake and a cat with, but you did get a cat. There's one thing. I wish I could go back in time and hold you and tell you it's okay to say no. I wish I could go back and hold you and tell you that it's going to be okay.
Don't forget to love yourself, because I'm still struggling with that right now too.
You are worth so much, little Shelly, and you don't know it. You love yourself now. Back then, I didn't think I was cute. Damn, I'm hot! Oh, yes! I am hot. You are hot. You are allowed to look at yourself in the mirror and say, damn, she looks good. You're allowed to look in the mirror and tell yourself that it's going to be a good day and it's going to be okay. At the end of the day, the person that you need the affirmation from the most is yourself. Well, that's the end of the video. I don't know how long it's going to be. Anyway.
Don't forget to be your best self.
Be your best self to my past self, but also be your best self to anybody who is watching. I'm not really making this for anyone, but following through for myself and actually answering these things for myself. I know I got a little deep in there, but you know, we're silly, we're fun, it's great. And I love you, little Shelly. I love you, little 16-year-old Shelly. Anyway, bye guys.
Bye.
Also, 16-year-old me, I love you, but what are your eyebrows doing? Like, did I not learn what a tweezer was yet? That was only 5 years ago, and it was also 5 years ago that I hadn't done anything to my eyebrows yet. Someone help her! Mom, Dory, help her with her eyebrows! Gosh. not saying that right now mine are good. I need to pluck mine right now. But they're at least better than when I was 16. That's the tea.